It's Thursday, October 17th. Good morning. I'm Dan Blakely with your Daily Kickstart from Barrie 360. Ontario's top court will release its decision today in a landmark youth-led charter challenge of the provincial government's climate change plan. The Court of Appeal for Ontario heard arguments brought by 7 young people who say the province's weakened emissions target is a violation of their constitutional rights. It's the first case to be tried in Canada that considers whether climate change has the potential to violate charter rights, while an Ontario trial judge ruled it did not. Her decision agreed that the gap between how much emissions need to be cut globally and what the provincial plan calls for is large, unexplained, and without any apparent scientific basis. The young people brought evidence suggesting the government's revised plan would allow for 30 megatons more in annual emissions by 2030, equivalent to the annual emissions of about 7 million passenger vehicles. Home sales in Barrie trended higher in September, up 10.1% from August. The average sale price down slightly to $738,000. Local realtor Peggy Hill says they're still waiting for lower mortgage rates to kick in to help sales along. In the meantime, she says the organization that oversees mortgage lending is making changes that could help homeowners at renewal time.
You can now shop around. You are not stress tested when you're requalifying for your mortgage, not just by your own bank, but by any bank. So if you have a mortgage and you need to renew your mortgage, and obviously most people's rates are going to be higher, but you can shop that around.
More on this and how Hill sees the market shaking out through the winter on this week's What Barrie's Talking About podcast, available now from streaming services and at Barrie360.com. The Barrie Food Bank is this close to reaching its Thanksgiving goal of $250,000 in cash donations. So it's extending the campaign until the end of the month. It's just $50,000 shy of its cash goal. Food donations were up 28% over last year. Sunny today, high of 16. That's your kickstart for October 17th. We're back again tomorrow. Until then, remember, bad communication ends a lot of good things.